Hi friends, welcome back. All done with the Wheel of Time world map. It's up on my Etsy shop in 2 different formats if anyone's interested. I varnished the original and shipped it off to its new home. The next project I want to work on is something to represent all of the ajahs in Wheel of Time. I have some new crafting materials that my sister gave me, some paints and paintbrushes, pencils, and a watercolor pad. I wanted to make these pieces floral heavy, so I looked at some pictures of different flowers for references. I also want to incorporate a secondary image with each ajah, something that I think of, and for this first piece, I'm doing the red ajah, so I chose a chain. I painted some swatches and tested the flowers out on this scrap page. And here's a little bit of what Wheel of Time Wikipedia has to say about the red ajah. The women of the red ajah of the Aes Sedai was dedicated to prevent the wrong and dangerous use of the One Power. The Red Sisters dedicated themselves to locating men with the ability to channel and bringing them to the White Tower for gentlehood. The leader of the red ajah is known as the highest, and the red has always been the largest ajah. The women of the red bond no warders and have been at odds with the blue ajah for a millennium. This is partly because the two Amerlins to be officially deposed and stilled were red, and both were replaced by blues. Also, the women of the white and green ajah do not get along very well with the reds, possibly because they usually side with the blue. However, reds are usually on good terms with gray and yellow. A large part of Red Sisters claim they do not trust men, and so they could not bear the intimacy and the closeness brought by the bond of a warder. But many people attribute their lack of warders to a supposed hatred of men, and it is said that many Red Sisters hate all men in general, not just those men who can channel. When I first read the books, I had this intense dislike for the red ajah. But now that I've stepped back and I think about it, in their position, I may very well have chosen the red. The red were tasked with a dangerous job that literally saved lives and protected the common people. Men who could channel were dangerous, and not just because of the power they could access without the limitations of the 3 oaths, but also because using the power would drive them mad. Living in a world where a man could destroy through his madness, but also in a world where, like in our world, men are physically generally powerful, not always, but oftentimes also have societal and political power attributed to their gender, why should these women have a love of men? I can also see how the red and blue ajah could be so at odds, because really at the core they have similar ideologies in their pursuit of justice and protecting the people, but the way that they pursue their ideologies is very different. I really tried to include a lot of the imagery that I had in my mind when I was reading the books into this painting. From the smoky background to the flowers that are in full bloom, and specifically in this painting for the red ajah, the chain that I can imagine binding a man before he is to be gentled. These were my favorite flowers to outline. So much fun, the little squigglies. And here's the finished product. I hope you guys enjoy. In a couple days, I'll have blue and yellow done as well. Thanks for watching. Bye, friends.